So it's a Sunday, but unfortunately it's not Sunday fun day. Why? Because my brother's got to work. And today I'm working, but I'm not personal training. I am painting and decorating. I'm a man of many talents. What can I say? So that is what we're doing today. I'm working half the day, and Katie has taken Arthur away for the weekend because I've been working all weekend. So later on this afternoon, they will be back home and we will be going and having some fun with them. But first, let's make a breakfast smoothie. So I finished work, I'm back home. Arthur and Katie are back home. We've just been for dinner. We went to the Beef Eater and I had some pork ribs with a chicken breast and some fries and some chicken wings on the side, and then a cookie dough sundae for dessert, and it was pucker. And we've got back home now, and I've just had a delivery from Amazon. So let's see what it is. Yeah, buddy. The complete cookie. So this is a protein cookie that I found in Revital Health Shop, and I tried one day when I was going for a coffee, and it tastes just like a proper cookie. Not many protein foods like protein bars, protein cookies, protein brownies that you can buy ready-made actually taste that good, but these taste just like cookies. So we got 17 grams of protein per cookie, 8 grams of fibre, no eggs, no dairy, no soy, non-GMO, vegan. Not that I really am that bothered about all that stuff, but they're freshly baked, vegan, 16 grams of protein, no dairy, no eggs, no soy, no GMO, kosher, no high fructose corn syrup. So they are banging. If you want a good tasting protein snack, then the complete cookie is the dog's danglies, and I'm not sponsored by them, so I just buy them because they taste good. So what is a push day? So a push day will be, I will train chest, shoulders and triceps, so pushing movements. And then on a pull day, it will be predominantly back with some bicep work. So that, and I will always incorporate deadlifts on that as well, and that will change. One week it will be heavy deadlifts, so in the 2 to 5 rep ranges, and then another week it will be slightly lighter, more hypertrophy based, so it'd be like 10 to 15. And then legs is anything from the waist down. So it'll be quads, hams, glutes and calves. Now I actually normally try to train calves on all 4 training sessions because they can take a lot more load and a lot more frequency and volume. That's the word I'm looking for. They can take a lot more frequency and volume, plus they're an area that I'm really trying to improve, and I've seen great improvements through training them 4 times a week on every training session. So I will train them with all different rep ranges, so each session will be different rep range. I'll do supersets, drop sets, etc, etc. So that is my current training split. I've done, when I was training 6 days a week, I would do a body part a day, but I really have noticed some great improvements with my physique through doing it this way, and I'm going to carry on doing it this way for a while. I think it works really well for me. I'm really enjoying that training, and I've got to admit I do need to try and add more cardio in. I'm contemplating maybe next year doing like a half marathon or something, so I'm going to start getting in a bit more running. But I do really enjoy my HIIT cardio, so like circuit based or sprints and stuff like that. That's the cardio that I really enjoy, and it suits me down to the ground because of time. And I think that that's if you're limited on time, then HIIT cardio is the way to go for, you know, getting your lungs working, and just if you just want to really bash your body, then HIIT cardio is ace. So that is my training split. People ask me quite a lot about that question, so that is what I'm doing at the moment. And I will be training later on today because it's a Sunday, and you've always got to train on a Sunday. It's not a day of rest for a lifter. Sundays are the best days to lift, especially when you've just had an ice cream sundae and a massive meal like I have down the Beefeater. So we're going to get a good training session in today. What's happening, guys and girls? So we hit a pull session today, and I started off the pull session with some pull-ups. I'm really trying to improve my pull-ups because I suck at them. I do really struggle with them. So I always start my back sessions at the moment with pull-ups, and I've done 4 sets of these, and just with a wide grip, and I was hitting about 5 reps for each set. So I'm trying to slowly improve that. Every time I go in the gym, I can hit a different amount, and I just suck at them. And then I moved on to just like some body weight, kind of like rear delt rows with a bar. So just letting my body hang and then just pulling up and keeping the elbows sort of parallel with my shoulders to really try and hit the rear delts. So again, I've done about 4 sets of them. At the moment, my weekly workout split is push, pull, legs, and that is what I'm doing at the moment. So this pull workout, and at the moment it really works out well for me because I'm only training about 3 or 4 times a week, and I'm just really trying to improve my strength. So this workout, I've done a lot of body weight stuff with these battle rows, so hanging from the ceiling. This time I was keeping my elbows tighter into the body, so hitting a different part of the back. Then I moved on to T-bar rows, and I just think these are overall just great for back development. start off by pulling your scapula back and then pull the rest of the weight up. So pull your scapula back, then pull the weight, and you'll feel it a lot more in your back. Also, what I see a lot of people do down the gym with this is they use like 20 kg plates, so you're reducing your range of motion. These plates I've got on the bar here are only 5 kg, so they're smaller plate, which means I can get them closer to my chest. Ideally, I would like even smaller 5 kg plates than that, to be honest, but the gym that I go to, they're the smallest plates they have. And it just gives a better range of motion, so you're going to develop the back better. Then I hit up some, I've been doing these the past couple of training sessions, some dead stop barbell rows. And what the stop does at the bottom, it just allows you to get a contraction in the back before you pull it up. And I just find that you get a really good pump, just something different. I think it will help improve strength as well. Just, it's really good way of having a good form, so you're not bouncing the weight around, and you can only use a weight that you can handle by doing this. Then I moved on to deadlifts, and I always throw deadlifts on back day, and I'll change it up all the time. So on this particular day I was aiming for about 10 reps, 8 to 10 reps, and then next back session I might go heavier and work more on strength and sort of hit the 2 to 5 rep range, or even go for a 1 rep max. So I'm an instinctive trainer, so I just train with how I feel when I walk in the gym. I don't really have a set plan, so if I feel like I'm going heavy one day on deadlifts or squats, then I'll go heavy. If I feel like just completely blasting myself, then I'll do more drop sets and supersets and stuff like that to hit more hypertrophy. So I just train instinctively. I have no set plan. I just train how I feel. And that was my back session.